Hey Gemini, it's great to have you on my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a reading for those of you that are single or involved with someone, if you have someone on your mind from the past or the present, I'm going to try to give you some insight into how they're feeling by splitting the energies between you and the person that you're dealing with. Try to give you more insight into how they're feeling. If you stay tuned towards the end of the reading, past the general, I'm going to go through each sign in terms of Gemini and give you even more of a specific storyline, at least attempt to. So let's start out with how you're feeling, Gemini. You could have been cheated on. Sorry, right off the bat. You could have been feeling like you were cheated on. You could also be feeling like maybe this person has a third party involved here with the Three of Cups in reverse. Just feel like it's pretty negative in terms of them and something that they did with someone else. Interesting. You could be having some success in your life. You could also be wanting to have success with them. Two very different cards, so maybe it's for different people, but yeah, just get a sense of wanting to celebrate with this person. Maybe you're too mad at them to celebrate because of something that happened with another person. Maybe they were involved with someone else or a third party or something, and you're having some success in your life, and you want to be there to celebrate with them, but they're just not there. This could also mean that this card actually, yeah, is a card of celebration in reverse. So maybe they aren't there for maybe it's not a cheating thing or a third party thing. Maybe you have something going on or something happened with you in a good way and they weren't really there to celebrate with you and you wish that they were. I feel like you are celebrating something right now though for some of you. I feel like you just can't work things out with this person or see eye to eye with them with the Ace of Swords here in reverse. Or maybe you feel like one of you guys isn't being honest with each other. You just feel like there's a lack of really having a heart-to-heart conversation, being super honest with each other at the moment. Definitely interesting so far. Maybe you're feeling a lot of different emotions right now, Gemini. For some of you, you may be optimistic that you can work things out with this person. I feel like you still are actually not really seeing them in that negative way, which that's kind of what I said from the beginning, is I feel like they might have done something with someone else, or maybe you guys were totally, what's the term, exclusive or not seeing anyone else, but I feel like you think that there's a third party, but you're still you still feel positively about them. With the Star card here and the Four of Wands, I feel like you want this person in your life, but because you still have emotion for them overall, whether this person hurt you or not, you have a lot of passion for them, a lot of emotion. Maybe this is something new and they're still seeing someone else and you want to admit how you feel, but you feel really positive about them, but you just can't with the Ace of Swords here in reverse. You guys can't have that conversation or have that communication. And maybe it's because one of you guys is kind of resistant to changing things between the two of you. One of you guys doesn't really want to be in an exclusive relationship. So maybe the groundwork hasn't been laid yet, so they're still involved with someone else, something like that. Or maybe you guys had something in the past and now they've moved on to someone else. But I just see there's a third party here and that one of you guys is resistant to change, but I don't really think you're that not moving on entirely from this person. This person's kind of surprisingly at peace with how things are between the two of you. Like I said, there's someone that's resistant to change. They're pretty happy with how things are with the Four of Pentacles here. Could be dealing with an earth sign. Gemini, Virgo, Capricorn. So yeah, this person either feels like or doesn't want to take things too fast. I feel like they want to actually take things slow here with the Chariot in reverse. I feel like they're still kind of probably weighing out their options, but you're definitely someone that they feel happy with and peaceful with, and they're at peace with you. They're at peace with how things are going. I feel like they definitely have really, with the Empress card here, a lot of deep emotion for you. They feel like you guys have a kind of a soul connection, just something very deep. But for some reason they're just not really willing to, okay, that kind of answers it. So I don't think that they're willing to really take the next step or progress with you at the moment, in terms of commitment, probably because they have some really deep fears. This could have stemmed from something from when they were younger, or maybe an ex or something like that, to where with the Nine of Swords here in reverse, I feel like they have some really deep things. You may not be able to see it on the surface, but I feel like they're probably a really hurt person, afraid of commitment, yeah. I think that they're actually really afraid of commitment, Gemini. So interesting reading. I think that this person definitely has a lot of care for you. I just feel like they're really worried. They could be really deeply afraid of you hurting them, or you guys having a falling out. So they're like, well, if I I always have something like in my head, and right before I say it, I pull the card. Is it safe for you to love card? I feel like they think that, well, you know, if I keep things the way they are and I don't get a level of commitment with them, or we're not in a committed relationship, then they can't really hurt me. Is kind of what I'm getting. Like, they don't really feel like it's safe. They don't feel like they can open their heart because they don't really think that. They're just really worried about that. Gemini. I feel like they're really independent too. Maybe they don't want to lose their independence. They don't want to lose like their relationship that they have with themselves. Not saying that this person doesn't have a lot of attraction for you. They definitely do. I feel like this person is actually not as, possibly as bad. I think you know that they're not that bad. I don't think that they're doing anything to really harm you. I just think that they don't really want anything to change, at least at the present moment. Although they have this like deep emotion for you, I feel like you guys have like a really soul level connect. I feel like, yeah, soul level connection. I feel like they think that at least they feel like they've known you for a very long time, whether this is someone new. I kind of said in the beginning, I feel like this is someone new. Maybe this is someone that you just haven't had commitment with, but you're thinking about someone from the past or something like that. But yeah, I feel like this person, Gemini, is just kind of afraid of commitment. They're afraid of changing anything because they don't want to get hurt. Which is an interesting way of looking at things for sure. The past is now behind you. This is, I feel like, their advice towards either one of you. But the past is now behind you. Release and embrace new possibilities. New path is available to you. Follow it with faith. So I feel like maybe this person needs to let go of past hurt in order to not be afraid of taking the next step with you, or afraid of change. So... wait, don't rush into, allow nature to take its course. Yeah, so if you feel like waiting it out with this person, for them to figure themselves out more, get more, heal themselves, then that's your decision to make. I feel like it's not going to happen right away. Like I said, this person is in a state to where they don't want things to change because they're really worried. So if that's something like deeply, if that's something that you're not really willing to do, then the answer might, you know, be to move on. With the Sun card here in reverse is the outcome. This is like, let's see what's happening after. So you guys could actually, I feel like things will remain the same for a long time. Like I said, you might need to be patient with this person. But I feel like after, you know, some time of waiting, you guys could possibly even have a family together with the 10 of Pentacles in the outcome. Especially if you're dealing with an earth sign. You could experience just like wealth with this person. Maybe this person will is focused on their career and they're pretty wealthy, or they will be pretty wealthy, but you guys will remain in the end true to each other and honest with each other. I feel like you guys will get to a place to where you're not still very optimistic, you're still a little hesitant, still a little worried with the Sun card here in reverse. But I feel like after you wait things out with this person, if that's what you choose to do, you could reach this point of fulfillment with this person with the 10 of Pentacles here. So it's pretty nice. Your decision whether you want to wait it out with this person or not. Let's get into each sign now. See how each person is feeling, if you're dealing with a specific sign, and whether I think that they're going to reach out or not. If you're dealing with an Aries, this Aries is very optimistic about your connection. I think that they think that things will really work out between the two of you, Gemini. Yeah, I just see them being very happy. If you haven't heard from this person, I feel like they definitely will. With the Star card here, you're someone that brings them like hope, optimism for the future. They could be just very hopeful that things will work out between the two of you. At least that's what they're thinking right now. If you're dealing with a Taurus, this Taurus might have the courage soon to speak their mind with you with the Strength card here. I feel like they might have the strength to come forward finally. Could see some progress with this Taurus. If you're dealing with a Gemini, this Gemini and you can't really see eye to eye, this could also be I say this every single time, but every time I'm doing the card for the sign that I'm currently doing a reading for, like for right now it's Gemini, I get a card that was on their side of the spread, which makes sense, but it's just really weird. I got the Ace of Swords again for you, so for your energy. So you could be, if you're dealing with another Gemini, you guys both are feeling like you can't see eye to eye, or that you can't really have a breakthrough with each other, that the communication that you want isn't happening, or that there's some sort of like blockage between the two of you. If you're dealing with a Cancer, this Cancer is feeling in control of their emotions. I feel like they think that they can handle the love that they have for you. So I feel like they are coming forward. I feel like they're letting go of a lot of fears in that way, at least emotionally. If you're dealing with a Leo, this Leo has some fears and anxiety here with the Moon card. I think they're a little nervous about you. They're a little nervous about how things will go between the two of you. I feel like they're a little hesitant because of that. I feel like they just have some worries. Maybe they think that someone's like keeping secrets. If you're dealing with the Virgo, this Virgo is daydreaming about you a lot. They're kind of being a little unrealistic about how things are going between the two of you. I feel like they're just really in their head and kind of living in like their own world right now. But they definitely are trying to, I feel like they're just being unrealistic, maybe a little delusional about your guys' connection. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, I said Libra, right? No. If you're dealing with a Libra, this Libra with the Nine of Cups here makes them very happy. I'd be very surprised if this person didn't reach out to you. Emotionally, you make them feel fulfilled, and yeah. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, this Scorpio feels like you guys have a soul connection, kind of like what I said in the general reading. They feel like you guys like get each other on a really deep level. They have a lot of emotion for you. I feel like they could be a really like spiritual or intuitive person in general. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, this Sagittarius wants to put in a long-term work to make something work with you in terms of possibly even like long-term commitment. I feel like they are finally ready to make an investment in you, so to speak, investment of their time. Yeah, I just feel like, yes, I think they're going to reach out. I think that they're finally ready to do like the long-term work. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, this Aquarius feels like you guys are really successful together. You would be really successful together, kind of like a power couple. I feel like you could be having a new beginning with this Aquarius, or like a general, just a new relationship with an Aquarius. Yeah, really positive. I feel like you guys are meant to go through this time period with each other. If you're dealing with a Pisces, I feel like this Pisces is not really ready to make any changes, kind of like the general reading, the Hangman here in reverse. I feel like they're not really open to change. Yeah, so I guess just wait that one out. They're not really willing to see things from your side at this moment. So thank you so much for watching, Gemini. I hope that this message resonated with you. If it did resonate with you, please let me know by either writing a comment. I really like reading how this message related to you or your situation in some way. You also, by subscribing to my channel, that really helps me out. And if you really like this reading, if it really resonates with you, in the description box of this video, I will leave my email for I'm doing personal readings, so you can reach out to me and we can schedule a personal reading. But thank you so much. I hope that, I hope that this message meant something to you. Hope that you're staying safe as well. Thank you for watching.